Good evening, I'm Gerg Cahiles. This is Newsfeed Weekend. Less than 6 hours to go before the end of the campaign period, and local bets are at the home stretch. We begin in Pasig City, where Sara Discaya's team Kaya This is holding their own final rally. Our correspondent Hannah T joins us live from Pasig City. Hannah, has the camp of Discaya reacted to the disqualification complaint against incumbent Mayor Vico Sotto?
Gerg, Sara Discaya is yet to issue a statement regarding the disqualification complaint against Mayor Vico Sotto. But as of this hour, Discaya's team Kaya This is holding a grand rally here in Pasig Revolving Tower, where Pasigueños are seen wearing their campaign color red-orange. Team Kaya This congressional bet attorney Ian Sia is expected to be here in the rally despite being disqualified by the COMELEC recently over his controversial and sexist remarks while campaigning. Sia says he will file a motion for reconsideration and pursue the case all the way up to the Supreme Court if needed. Special guests are also expected to perform, including rappers Andrew E. and Flo G, as well as actor Tom Rodriguez. Gerg, earlier today, Mayor Vico shrugged off the vote-buying complaint filed against him. This stems from a distribution of cash allowance to high school scholars last May 7, which was posted online by the Pasig City Scholarship Office and said students can claim their stipend for January to May 2025. In a Facebook post, the mayor playfully captioned to just smile and sing for his opponents. Sotto said the scholarship is a regular program in the city and has been politics-free since 2019. He also presented a COMELEC exemption dated March 24, which allows the program to continue through the campaign period. The complaint was filed by a former Pasig City Hall employee named Victor Baral through attorney Ferdinand Topacio and was received by the COMELEC yesterday.
Para wala po tayong any sort of conflict of interest or bias, so I just endorse it properly immediately after he filed it. So I endorse it to our regional office.
This is the first time Pasig Mayor Vico Sotto is facing a disqualification complaint since he won in 2019, ending decades of Eusebio rule in the city. Team Giting ng Pasig, led by Mayor Vico, is set to hold their grand rally in Plaza Rizal at 7 p.m. tonight, just 1 kilometer away from here in Discaya's grand rally. Back to you, Gerg.
Thank you, Hannah T, reporting live from Pasig City. Now from Pasig, we jump to another city with its own heated contest for mayor. Our correspondent Sujin Kim joins us live from Chino Roses Avenue in Makati. Sujin, what's the situation there now?
Gerg, Makati residents are also closely watching the polls. It is a high-stakes elections for a city that has a smaller number of voters compared to previous elections. According to data from the COMELEC, Makati City now only has 270,000 registered voters, down from 450,000 in the previous elections in 2022. The transfer of 10 Embo barangays to neighboring Taguig after a highly controversial Supreme Court ruling has significantly altered the city's electoral map. These barangays include key residential and commercial areas like Bembo and West Rembo, which once formed a crucial part of Makati's voting bloc, providing a strong base of support for the city's political leaders. At the center of this political storm are the Binays, one of the country's most enduring and powerful political dynasties. Incumbent Mayor Abby Binay is seeking a Senate seat, and her husband, 2nd District Congressman Luis Campos, is running to replace her. Campos is building his campaign on a platform of continuity and modernization, including a push for digital transformation, economic growth, and public health improvements. Binay's sister, incumbent Senator Nancy Binay, is term limited and now seeks to replace Abby as well in the City Hall under the Una ang Makati or UAM party. We're here at the meeting de avance of Nancy Binay and her running mate, former Congressman Monsur del Rosario. This is the second election since 2019 where factions from the Binay family are battling it out for control of the city. And the loss of the Embo barangays can determine who among Luis Campos or Nancy Binay can call Makati as their political stronghold. Gerg, Abby Binay and Luis Campos' Makati City United Party is now the ruling majority in the city council, holding all but one of the seats. Expectations are high for this highly contested race, and all eyes are on how the nation or how this battleground will turn out as the nation's and one of the country's key financial centers head to the polls on Monday. And those are latest updates from Makati City. Back to you, Gerg.
Thank you, Sujin Kim, reporting live from Makati City. Police and other security agencies are gearing up for the midterm polls to guard against threats such as election-related violence and even disinformation. Our mobile journalist Ivy Reyes reports.
This might be the safest election yet, the Philippine National Police says on the last day of the campaign season, as they employ various safety measures not only for May 12, but for anticipated post-election incidents. On election day, 163,000 cops will be deployed all over the country. For additional security, 37,000 more will be pulled from the armed forces and the Philippine Coast Guard. Since the gun ban, 3,000 firearms have been confiscated. About 200 civilians have also been arrested on checkpoints. Drug-related operations also remain in effect, which, according to the force, is proof that they are working 24/7 to ensure people's safety.
The duty of a cop or a policeman does not end on wearing his uniform after his duty. Police pa rin po siya, 24/7.
To avoid issues of partisan politics within the force, over 1,600 cops related to candidates were temporarily moved to different assignments. Meanwhile, with the institution of JEFNAC, or the Joint Anti-Fake News Action Committee, they have filed one case since the committee's launch on May 2. This comes after a vlogger falsely claimed that personnel from the CIDG raided former President Rodrigo Duterte's residence on April 30. From the anti-cybercrime group's end, 16 cases of election-related disinformation are also pending. As cases of vote-buying reports mount, the PNP, in coordination with the COMELEC, has 5 cases and 18 suspects of vote-buying in Regions 1, 11, 4A, and the Cordillera Administrative Region. Post-election, the PNP said they'll remain on high alert in case of election protests. Ivy Reyes, Billionaire News Channel.
And before we go, foreign media outlets have gathered in the Vatican for a historic coverage of the Papal Conclave. And our very own agenda anchor, Korina Sanchez-Roxas, is among them. Sanchez-Roxas was interviewed by Ireland's RTE News on her thoughts about the Papal Conclave. Take a listen.
I think Pope Francis was a very popular pope because if I compare it with the past conclaves, there are just so many people now. Not just media, but tourists have, I think, risen to 6 times more. It's sad, but also exciting because we're still mourning the loss of a popular pope, but exciting about where the direction of the Catholic Church will be going.
The award-winning veteran broadcast journalist also joined industry greats, such as CNN's Ben Wedeman and Filipino journalist Jessica Soho in the Papal coverage. Korina Sanchez-Roxas will be back here in Manila to join our extensive Your Voice 2025 Elections Agenda special coverage. Catch her reporting here on the Billionaire News Channel and in all our social media platforms. And those are the news this hour. I'm Gerg Cahiles. Stay tuned. Billionaire News Channel is on Free TV 31, Cignal Channel 24, Converge 74, and SkyCable Channel 33. Also, check our website, bnc.ph. Good evening.